Hey everyone, real quick before the video starts, I do apologize for the slight interference noise that is heard on the microphone. I'm still working on getting that all sorted out, so do bear with me there, but I hope you enjoy the video. Welcome to the first edition of Fire Alarm Friday. So today we're going to start off with a pretty basic and classic video. As of right now, I've got some more alarms that are on the way in, and they haven't arrived quite yet, so we'll just focus on a normal system test this week, and I'll have some more unboxing videos for you guys next week. With me, I also have Robert from Aslin Fire Safety.
What's poppin'?
It's poppin', and hopefully the microphone will be able to pick him up. I'm using my DSLR with a shotgun microphone pointed back towards me. I've got my phone clipped to the side of the whole rig, so hopefully things will turn out and the audio will be fairly acceptable. This will be kind of a learning experience because my new phone doesn't really like to record the alarms without peaking the audio really bad, so I figure we'll go ahead and give this a try, and if it doesn't work, I'll make changes throughout the weeks. But as you can see, we'll go ahead and get started here at the panel. This is the Firelight MS5UD. It is the 3 amp power supply version, so if we go ahead and open it up, I've already got it unlocked here. Just a pretty basic panel. I got this over 2 years ago now, and it's been a good panel, so just going to kind of continue the series with that. Some of you may remember the older videos where I was using this panel, and those are gone now. I've taken those down, but we're going to go ahead and start fresh with these new system tests, and we'll be using this panel. It will be pretty common that this panel will be in trouble for most of the system tests. As you can see, when I bought it, it was missing some of the terminal blocks, so I can't like resistor off zone 5 and things like that, so that'll be something that I'll have to address as I can find the parts for that. But for now, it'll sit here in trouble, and there's no batteries down in the bottom, as is the case with many enthusiasts. The system is never powered on unless I'm filming it or messing around with it, so I don't see a point in having the batteries in there. So as you can see, we have an open fault on zone 5, which is the unused zone, and then, let's see here, there's no battery, of course. NAC 4 is disabled, NAC 3 is disabled, and then that's it. So just those 4 troubles here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using NACs 3 and 4. As of right now, I have them disabled because the wiring harness going to the hallway wasn't cooperating with me, so I need to figure out a better solution as far as wiring goes for that to get it to where the little conductors won't break anymore. But for now, the hallway zone is decommissioned. So stepping away from the panel, we're just going to have a nice basic test today. Up here in the bedroom, we have the Firelight BG12L. This is one that I bought brand new, about 2.5 years ago or so. Brand new in box from Amazon. I made the mistake of buying it from there because their alarms are pretty expensive. So we've got that there. And then up on top we have a classic, a Spectre Alert Classic P2430. It is set to low volume, a continuous horn because the panel will be coding it today. And we'll go through a couple different coding options here just to kind of expand since I don't really have the hallway zone to go off of. The Wheelock MIZ over here is just a placeholder to fill this box. Eventually I will be using mini horns and smaller stuff in that box throughout the test with remote strobes here, but those will be saved for later videos in our series. And of course, up at the top, some of you have seen the moderator alarm. This is a Wheelock LED Exceeder strobe only that was so graciously gifted to me by Zach, Fire Alarm Tech on YouTube. I am one of his moderators on the Fire Alarm Technicians and Collectors Discord, as is Robert, so we both have alarms like this. And this was
Did someone say moderator?
Pretty much. I mean, eventually I need to figure out how to make that thing go off whenever we get at moderator pings, but that'll be something for another day. Maybe that'll be another Fire Alarm Friday there, but we've got that. I don't know. That would be a cool project that you and I would have to figure out there. I don't know if we'll be setting that off today. Probably not, but I will explain a little more about how that works in a future video, so definitely stay tuned for that. But I guess we will start the system test as all system tests start by pulling the alarm. Are you ready, Robert?
I'm ready.
All right, this is going to be popping. pretty loud.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Alright, so we've got a silence in the system there. And as you can see, I do have these zones custom labeled. I use those through PS Tools, since there's only one device per zone. The hallway pull station is still out there, but right now it's currently running the supervisory circuit. So it's a supervisory trip to allow the moderator alarm to go off. So if I go out and pull it, it's not really going to do anything other than trip that alarm, but we'll save that for another day there. So we've got the alarm on zone 1 there, labeled as bedroom pull station. And let's go ahead and reset the pull station. It's kind of difficult doing the manual focus because the autofocus on this lens is pretty loud. I'm shooting on a Nikon D5200 with an 18 to 55 millimeter kit lens. Let's see. Yeah, I got the right key here. But Nikon lenses are commonly known for being loud with autofocus, so kind of having to shoot with autofocus here, or not autofocus, manual focus, and try to do that on the fly, and hopefully it turns out okay. But as we can see here, we've got the strobe still flashing. I definitely do like audible silence. It's not something that I want to get rid of just because code says I can't have it. It's my demo system, and I like audible silence. So basically the way that this is wired up is NACs 1 and 2 go to the bedroom circuit, and 3 and 4 go out to the hallway. So NAC 1 and 3 are for strobes, and those are non-silenceable, usually set to sync if I've got multiple of the same brand up. And then NACs 2 and 4 are the horn NACs that are silenceable, and I can also set a sync on there if I want to, if I only want to go with temporal, or if I wanted to go with something different like march time, I would just set them both to march time there. But in this case, the panel is coding it to temporal, and as I promised, we're going to go ahead and do some different coding options here as soon as we reset the system. So do you have any requests as far as the coding options go, Robert?
You know what? I told NC Alarms I didn't like it, but let's try March time.
You want to do march time on a Spectre alert?
Yeah.
Alright. Just hide the default code here. Let's see. March time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get that all put in. And should we pull the station again or manual evac?
Just do the manual evac.
That works for me. So we're going to go ahead and use the drill button down here, and I cannot get that close apparently. So we'll go ahead and use this button and see what it does. There we go.
Trying to beatbox over that.
Yeah, hopefully the mic picked that up. Alright, let's go ahead and reset the system here. And there we go. Yep, as you can see, it's the 3 amp FWR power supply, so it's not very fancy, but it does the job. So is there anything else you wanted to go over on this test, Robert?
I can't think of anything.
Alright, well, I think that concludes the first edition of Fire Alarm Fridays. If you haven't seen the announcement video, I will be linking that in a card right up here in the top right corner here. So that'll give you a little more information regarding what this series is about. Not every week's going to be a system test, so there should hopefully be a pretty good variety of stuff. And I've got some good ideas that I think you guys will enjoy as we go along with the series. But in any case, that's all that I have for you today. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Robert, for joining along here. I'll be sure to link his channel in the description as well. Be sure to check out his upcoming series with his new demo board that he's working on, and all of his videos too. So
Also, make sure you join the Discord server and the Fire Panel forum.
of course, I will have both of those linked down in the description too. Those are both important since Robert and I both moderate both of those platforms. So, is that it?
That's it.
Alright, we'll see you later.